Vito Lopez is a Democratic assemblyman here in New York. In fact, he's very, very powerful. He runs the branch in Brooklyn for the Democrats, and all of the local folks report back up to him, etc. And apparently, he liked to abuse that power. Now, he's in a world of trouble as well. He should be. Man, what a creeper. 5 different women from his office saying that he would often basically sexually harass them, to say the least, actually. He would tell them, hey, don't wear any bras, okay? I like you in your blouse, but, he told one woman, there's another woman in the office who's well-endowed like you, but she doesn't hide it. Can you wear a button-down blouse, but then button it down a little bit more? Who says that? What kind of boss is that freaking creepy? Actually, this guy. Show the last picture again, Jesus. I mean, oh my God. Imagine this creeper asking you to wear a low-cut blouse with no bra. But he wasn't done with that. He did tell him, I really need you to wear some mini skirts, and high heels. And this creeper would only hire girls that were in their 20s. One source says Vito didn't hire anyone ugly. Okay, and they were all girls, they were all nerds. They do stay over trips, and then his associates, his underlings, etc., would try to hit on women too and proposition them very, very aggressively. And they'd go to Vito and they say, well, look at what's happening here. This is crazy. This is an overnight trip. I got to get out of here. And he'd be like, hey, be cool, and unbutton your blouse a little bit. Okay, and he said, be cool. I got a lot of power here. Shut up about it. And there's the layers of this are horrible, one after another. And then he would intimidate everybody else at the office. And he would yell at you if you did not give effusive praise of him. What a sad little tyrant, right? Like, you have not praised me enough! And he'd hire people who are new to politics. So they didn't know. They'd think, I guess this is the way politics works. I got to show my titties, and I got to say this guy's awesome, etc., even though he looks like the biggest creeper I've ever met in my entire life. Horrible. Horrible. And so what's happened now? Well, finally he's lost his power position in Brooklyn. His committee chairmanship is gone. They've barred him from employing any interns under the age of 21. 22, 23, you can still ask for their blouses. But, okay, but under 21, come on. Vito, you're going a little too far, right? And they asked him to step down, but he will not. Cuomo, to be fair, and other top Democrats said, hey, listen, you got to go, man. You're an unbelievable embarrassment. You got to go. And he won't go. But it looks like he might not run again in next month for at least the Brooklyn Democratic Party chairmanship, right? Well, you see, not merciful. By the way, it's not just him. Sheldon Silver, the Assembly Speaker, who was a powerful Democrat in New York, covered up for him. I mean, he's not a creeper, right? But he covered up for the creeper. In fact, he made a secret payment to 2 different girls of $103,080 to keep them quiet. See, this is what drives me crazy and why this story is interesting beyond this just one bad dude. It's that power always covers for itself. It doesn't matter what you do with the priests and the horrible abuse and rape of the kids, etc., and they cover up for them. There's a friar out today in a different news story talking about, sometimes the kids seduce the priests. Oh, for Christ's sake. I mean, literally, right? And then you have this horrible guy who looks like death himself, who's going around going, let me see your legs, let me see your tits, yeah. I mean, how do you look at that guy and go, yeah, I'm going to back him up. I'm going to do a secret cover-up of over $100,000 for the woman that he sexually harassed. By the way, of course, also charges of groping and physically harassing and assaulting these women. And all of them were so intimidated. They were all new to politics. That's why he would pick them like that. Again, seems like a stalker, right? That's what they do. And so that they would just quietly resign, but they didn't want to ruin their career, so they wouldn't speak up. Now that the first 2 came out, the other 5 have come out, everybody's like, oh my God, he did that to me too! Man, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts, absolutely. And it all depends on your context. You would think like Brooklyn party chair. I think, who gives a rat's ass? Oh, you're so powerful in Brooklyn. Move to Queens. Okay, but you know what? It's not that easy. If you live in Brooklyn and you wanted to make a political career in Brooklyn, You got to go through this guy. And then he immediately abuses that power. Should he step down? Of course he should. Man, there's some crazy people in the world. I can't believe it's the year 2012 and there's still guys like this who are bosses of people saying, can you imagine saying to a woman, hey, take your bra off for me at work, okay? I mean, your blouse is good. Just, I need you to go without a bra. Crazy.